Do you have an Amazon ASIN violation and can't get your listing reinstated? Well, I'm going to be giving you some pro tips to get your listing reinstated in today's video. If you stay till the end, I'm also going to be giving you 4 secret tips that a lot of sellers don't use to get their listings reinstated. I'm Josh Hackett, CEO and founder of EHP Consulting Group. Let's dive in. So the first thing is extremely simple, but a lot of sellers don't do this, and that is figuring out the exact issue. What's the issue? And what does Amazon want? Okay? So you're gonna go to your account health page and you're gonna scroll down and try to find if there's any violations or any issues. Maybe it's under your compliance. Look at this whole page, see if there's anything there, right? So I see restricted policy violation. I can click on this. I can see what does Amazon want. I can also go to my performance notifications. So if you go to performance notifications, and then see if there's any initial performance notification, and they should tell you, hopefully in one of those. If they don't tell you what is the issue and what Amazon wants, then you need to call Amazon and say, hey, look, what's going on here? What do I need to provide to Amazon, right? Sometimes it's a simple fix, sometimes it's not a simple fix. In this case, this one is not a simple fix at all, but they do tell you exactly what we need to provide. Photos of all sides of the product, photos of the instructions, the FDA 510K number, and if you don't have this, then you can provide these ones instead. So Amazon actually tells us what's wrong at the beginning. It's been identified as a professional use only device, medical device. But if you wanted to get reinstated, provide us these. So this is a great case of Amazon telling us what we want to provide. And now next, once we have that, now what we want to do is gather the data to get our listing reinstated, right? If it's just a title, if it's just a bullet point issue, maybe you put a prescription keyword or you put a banned keyword like bulletproof on the back end of your listing. That's when you just call Amazon and you say, hey, I need this keyword removed. Please remove it and explain why, and they will remove it, and then you can ask for your listing to get reinstated. But if it's a larger issue and you need to provide documentation, that's your time to contact Amazon and provide them with that documentation. Also contact your manufacturer to get that documentation as well. So for this case, I'm gonna copy the ASIN, and what we're gonna do is open up 2 case logs. We're gonna route it to the correct team the first time, and the second case log, we're gonna have them directly reroute it for us. And I'm gonna show you that. So you're gonna click Get Help and Resources. Then you're going to go to Listing Not Buyable. This is going to direct your case to the correct team. Put in that ASIN. Yes, we have issues. Contact an associate. And then you're gonna be like, hey, my listing's reinstated. What do I need to provide to get it back on? Right? That's the first time you don't want to hit them with everything right in the beginning. Just hit them, hey, I want to get mine reinstated. What do I need? Next, this is going to route it directly to the correct team. The only issue with this is usually it's email only. So you can only email them, right? We want to have a separate case log where we can actually call Amazon. We can chat with Amazon. We can laugh and have a great time with Amazon. And that makes a difference. So get help with a new issue. We're going to click My Issue Is Not Listed. And you're going to be like, you know, howdy, my listing is taken, or I would like to get this ASIN reinstated. What do I need to do? Something simple and sweet. Click Continue. My issue is not listed. Product or listing related. Now we're going to contact an associate. And you're going to open that up via email first. Right when you open it via email, you're going to chat with them and be like, hey, what's going on? This is what's issue. What do I need to provide to Amazon? Sometimes Amazon doesn't ask for all of the documents in the performance notification, and then your listing gets reinstated. So sometimes you don't need to provide all of the documents, right? It depends on the representative. So sometimes you'll get a representative, they just want 2 documents, and boom, you're reinstated. So that's why it's great to chat with them, because email only is sometimes very difficult because it's all templated responses. So I like to open up 2 separate cases. After this, it does usually take 2 days. If it's a minor issue, 2 days you'll get reinstated. If it's a major issue, it takes 60 days, and it's like a full-time job sometimes to get reinstated. But since you stayed towards the end of the video, I'm going to be giving you some pro tips. And my pro tip number 1 is to call Amazon every other day. So for example, I called Amazon the other day and I talked to a rep, they didn't help me. I talked to a rep, they didn't help me. I talked to another rep. This rep was so happy. It was his anniversary that day. I told him that it's also my anniversary with my wife. He got excited. I was like, I'm just dealing with this issue with Amazon. I don't want it to, bring me down. He was like, no problem. I know exactly who to contact internally. And he contacted somebody internally while we were on the phone. Next day, listing was reinstated. So it just takes one person that has the power and the knowledge to reinstate your listing, right? So it's always good to call every other day, connect with that seller support agent, and then they will then care about you and get your listing reinstated. Doesn't happen all the time, but it does happen. The more times you call, the more chances of success you will get. And of course, you can escalate the cases. So you want to escalate them to the right team. Once you get to the captive team or the leadership team, those are the teams that usually can resolve the issue and get your listing reinstated. Number 2 is if you are submitting documentation, you want to make sure it's a flat file. A lot of people don't do this. See this? If you have anything you're submitting to Amazon and it's editable, see if you can highlight it with your mouse, that means it's editable. That's a no-no. Amazon thinks that it's manipulated. They're gonna think, oh, maybe the document's manipulated. You wanna flatten it. So you download the document, go on Google, type in PDF flattener. You'll find this, you'll flatten it for free, and then you won't be able to highlight it. It won't be editable. That's what you want to do. You can also print it out on your printer and then take a picture. That works as well, but this one's more professional. Number 3 is going to be invoices. Make sure that everything, it actually says the amount due is 0, right? You want to have an invoice that shows that it's paid. That's what Amazon wants. Make sure the invoice was within the last 6 months. Also, the name on the invoice needs to match the same name or legal name on your Amazon account. Same with the address. Everything should be on your Amazon account so Amazon can verify it. If the item description has an ASIN in it, that's even better. Make sure there's no pictures to make sure it looks kind of like this. It shouldn't look anything like special. If it looks too special, Amazon's going to think it's fake. That's just Amazon. And then finally, it's going to be continuing to follow up with Amazon. Just follow up, make sure the case doesn't close, because if the case stays open for like 30 days, Amazon all of a sudden is going to be like, this is taking way too long, and they're finally going to get somebody who's going to help you and get that listing reinstated. And of course, if you enjoyed this video and learned something new, please do drop a like and a subscribe. It's going to help the channel. If you're an Amazon seller, I recommend you subscribe because we're launching a lot of great topics that's going to help you in your Amazon journey. And if you want to stay up to date, this is a great way to stay up to date. If you need help selling on Amazon, we do listing reinstatement. We've been in business for over 4 years now with over 50 employees. Not only do we do listing reinstatement, but we also do Amazon full account management. So we'll manage your Amazon account, your customer service, help you optimize your listings, look at your top competitors, make sure every 90 days we're updating your title, your bullet points, and you don't have any prohibited keywords so your listings aren't getting removed. We can also help you get reinstated. We're calling Amazon for you. We're doing it all. So whatever you need, contact EHP Consulting Group. This is what we specialize in, and I hope you succeed in your Amazon journey. Talk to you soon.